Welcome to your movement today. We're going to get right into it with a 90-90 stretch here. So trying to get those knees into a 90-90 position and just lightly stretching over top of that knee. Obviously, support your body, adapt in whatever way is going to work for you. We're going to do a very quick warm-up. These Seny minis are meant to be very quick. It's hard for me sometimes to want to do such a quick workout because I do feel warm-up is so important, but I do know we're on a time crunch and sometimes we just don't have the time to warm up, activate, stretch, all the things, right? So we are just going to run through a quick little stretch here and get into it. Today is meant to be a lower body strength day, so if you have those heavier weights, feel free to grab them. You don't have to have heavy weights. As always, you can make it more challenging by moving slower on the way down in your squat, adding pulses, holds, all of the things. We are going to do a resistance band today, one move. So if you have somewhere to wrap the resistance band around, let's go ahead and do a half kneel position here, stretching it out. Inhale, expand through that rib cage. Exhale, bring it down. If you don't have a band today, don't worry. I will give a way for you to do a similar move, but a little bit different, obviously with a dumbbell or actually probably body weight. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. I swear, I can't tell you how many workouts I have filmed, switch sides, where I look back at the recording and my tag is hanging out the whole time. And I can only imagine how irritating it is for you guys to sit there and watch me work out with the tag hanging out. And you're probably sitting there like, man, if only I could be there and tell you, Kate. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to go ahead, come all the way up into a half kneel position, just kind of bouncing it out here, stretching out those hamstrings, light bounce. You can support here, putting your hands on your thighs or your knee. Then we're going to go ahead and take it all the way down, rounding that spine, kind of stretching it out, swaying it out. How's your body feeling? I know today's meant to be quick, but it's still really good to just take a minute. And how are we feeling today? How's our body feeling? Let's go ahead, inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, open with a small twist. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, open. Go ahead, hands behind the head, couple standing cat-cows. So round that spine. Open up, lift that chest. Exhale, wrap it around. Inhale. All right, we're going to go into a little hip hike here. So hiking up into that right hip, left leg's going to come out, flex that foot. We're just going to kind of pulse it out here, trying to get the glute to activate a little bit, that glute med. Adductors are going to fire a little bit. Think about the core coming together to support your body. If there is a different way that you really do like to warm up your legs, maybe it be banded walks, maybe you want to do some bridges to make sure your glutes are fired. Maybe you're a more quad dominant person, you want to stretch out your quads a little bit more. Please just press pause and do whatever you need to do right now to get your legs ready for some lower body movement. Let's go ahead and switch sides here. So hip hike and lightly take it out and in. We're going to do one more warm up after this, just a little bit of mobility in the hip. That should also help get the glutes to fire. But as always, listen to your body. You know, we're all different. Some of us stand different. Some of us, it's easy to activate our glutes. Some of us, it's a little more challenging. Some of us we are more dominant in the quads, in our hip flexors, things like that, the front of the leg. All right, if you need to, also, I always just say kind of wiggle, jiggle it out, kind of do some hip circles, loosen up those hips, couple pelvic tilts, right? Taking that tailbone out and then kind of wrapping it under, right? Just getting the hips to move. I feel like a lot of times we really don't, right? Kind of just taking it side to side, kind of get the rib cage moving here with the hips. I know it looks like we're at the club dancing, but we're not. We're just moving. Getting the body moving, being a little bit more fluid. Okay, last warm up here. We are just going to go ahead, hinged position. I just want you to kind of open the hip and then kind of drop it down. So if you put your hands here on your hips, maybe you can feel your hip bones, maybe you can't, but it doesn't matter if you can't, because I just want you to kind of place your hands where the hips are, and then you can notice how much my hands are moving, right? Like, look how much my hips are twisting. So a little bit of mobility work here in the hips. Switching sides when you're ready. If you want to do a couple more reps there, please do. And then we just have 4 moves today. Probably only going to do 2 rounds. If you have time, please do 3 rounds. All right, whatever's working for you today. Again, it is lower body focus. So we're gonna start with a goblet squat or a sumo squat, depending on if you have lighter weight or if you wanna go real heavy today. Goblet squat, we're gonna hold here at the chest. So obviously arms are working a little bit into that goblet squat. We wanna go a little bit wider than those hips. We're gonna inhale, bring it down, exhale, bring it up, okay? If you wanna go heavy today, you're like, Kate, I'm feeling this leg day, let's get after it. Go heavier. You're just gonna hold the weight here, right? So that way we're taking the upper body out of it, working more of the legs, okay? So go ahead, pick whatever you're feeling. Ready? Inhale, lower, exhale, bring it up. Depending on what weight you're using today, right, is gonna depend on how many reps you get in. Don't love to focus on the rep count. I just want you to listen to your body. Those final reps, you should be feeling those legs really talking to you. Inhale as you take it down, exhale out your mouth as you come up. Find that nice neutral pelvis here at the top, neutral rib cage, not locking those knees out, nice strong wide feet. And what I mean is we're not over squeezing at the top, right? We're not like, whew, that puts a lot of pressure on the pelvic floor and the abdominal muscles, okay? We're also not having that big arch in that back, all right? Inhale. Neutral pelvis here at the top. Inhale, exhale. Let's go about 3 more. Maybe you stopped already because you're going heavy. Maybe you've got lighter weight, so you're going a little bit more. Again, wrapping up those reps there. Okay, we are going to go into a step back dumbbell swing. So front leg, going to stay forward. Same arm, you're going to swing back, bring it up, and switch. Inhale as you drop it down, bring that weight up together. Nice, strong, stacked body. Exhale, drop it. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, small twist. Exhale, bring it up. Really thinking about using the power behind your legs and core here. So you really shouldn't feel that upper body working too much because you're really thinking about, as you're coming down, powering through this leg as you come up. Exhale, supporting the body here, supporting the body here. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, power through that leg. Let's go back, go about 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. When I get talking and breathing, whew, okay. Then we're gonna go into just a split squat hold with a little bit of that internal rotation. So what that means, split stance here, we're gonna come down, slowly, just small rotation, stand all the way back up, okay? So you can notice I'm just lightly rotating. I'm not doing anything crazy, just a little bit in the hip. Obviously, you can go deep and low, right? And all the way up. If that feels like a little too much for you, for your knees, do a little bit more of that mini, right? Nothing wrong with this. Still feeling those legs working. You want to inhale as you lower, exhale as you bring it up. Again, those final reps, you want to feel those muscles. Woo! Talking to you. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch sides when you're ready. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it up. Nice wide feet here. Love working out barefoot because as you notice when you come down, your foot is doing a lot, okay? Your foot kind of pronates, your ankle moves, your foot moves. All of that is in relation to your hips, your pelvic floor, the mobility, right? You can't get stronger if you don't have good mobility. Inhale, exhale, finishing out your final reps there, ladies. Woo! Those ones always get me. Which is why some of you, if you are newer to Seny, you're wondering, God, I'm not going to work out barefoot. I need to wear shoes. There is something called barefoot shoes. I have a pair. They're great if you have to wear shoes. Otherwise, barefoot brings a whole level of body awareness, ladies, okay? It really is good to be barefoot. Okay, last one here. We're gonna hold the band. We're gonna come in a squatted position. You're gonna lightly elevate the shoulders and pull back just enough where you're holding on here. We're gonna squat it back, walk toe to heel, toe to heel. Then we're gonna bring it forward, heel, toe, okay? If you don't have a band, don't worry. You can still do a great exercise, okay? Holding the dumbbell here or go no dumbbell. And you're just gonna do the same thing. You're gonna focus toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel, and bring it forward, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, right? All right, ready? And here we go. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Whoo, yeah. Feeling those muscles work. Couple more here. Stay with me, ladies. Fight through that burn. I know it's burning. I know we're feeling it. Come on. You're getting so stronger each second. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, ladies, good news is one more round and you're done with your workout today. All right, we're going right back into that goblet squat or that sumo squat. Deep breath in, exhale out. Ready? And here we go. Inhale, lower, exhale, come up. If you want to pause at the bottom, pause. If you want to, every other one, add in a little pulse here. Woo! Telling you don't have to have heavy dumbbells in order to build that strength. All right, pulse it out at the bottom. Come all the way up. Woo! Inhale, exhale. Finish out your last couple reps here. Awesome work, ladies. And good. Okay, we've got that step back dumbbell swing here. Taking a deep breath. I know we're getting breathy now. Legs is a big muscle group. It gets your heart pumping. All right, here we go. Ready? Step it back. Exhale, bring it together. Nice strong body. Inhale, lower. Exhale, bring it up. Remember, you want to think about powering through those legs. Core, abdominal wall. Talking to you as you come up, supports your body. As you find that nice, perfect stacked position. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Awesome work, ladies. We can do hard things. I am feeling that heart racing right now. Okay, we've got that split squat with a little bit of internal rotation. Are we ready? Yes, we are. Come on, we can do this. 2 rounds, quick leg day. All right, ready? Split stance here. Coming down, small internal rotation, which basically means you're rotating very slightly towards that front leg. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, exhale. Nice strong body, feeling the power of your muscles here as you come up, as you're starting to shake, as you're getting a little fatigued, right? Whew, feels good to feel strong, doesn't it? Let's finish out those last reps. Awesome work, ladies. So powerful. Whew. All right, other side here. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, bring it up. Woo! Yes, we can finish those final reps. Each rep you are getting so strong. All right, we got those final little squat walks, if you will. Grab that band, grab a dumbbell, maybe you're doing body weight. you're doing the band, find that squat position, elevate those shoulders, slightly pull back, nice and neutral, right? We're not like lifting the chest here. We're also not like rounded, okay? And let's go, toe to heel, toe to heel. And then we're going heel to toe. Again, you can do this body weight. You're staying low, working those legs. Squat walk here. Inhale and exhale. Oh yeah, my legs are talking to me. See, show up for a mini workout, right? It's quick. It's effective, ladies. My legs are, they are talking. Doesn't take much to build that strength. It just takes consistency. Proud of you for showing up today, for being here, for pushing yourself, for powering through no matter what your environment is. You made it. You're here. You're making your health, your body, your mind a priority. That's truly amazing. Let's go. 5. Come on. 4. You can do it. 3, 2. Whoo. Take a deep breath, ladies, in the nose. Expand that rib cage. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you need to stretch it out here, wiggle it out a little bit. Whoo. You need to do a good figure 4 stretch. Stretch out those glutes a little bit. It'll help with recovery. I know this is a mini. It's meant to be in and out. So if you're done, you don't have time to stretch. Stretch before bed. Stretch in the morning. Awesome work, ladies. Truly so proud of you for showing up today.